Well, this is a little project that I've been working on for my mum. She wanted to turn this into her like little art studio and whatnot, and I've been working my butt off for the past, oh, I don't know, maybe a week or so. Yeah, I should have taken a recording of before I started this, but that bloody light's being a nuisance. Hang on, turn it off. There we go. Okay, so as you can see over there, it's unpainted, sort of tidied up. It's basically where we're going to be putting our garden equipment, and you can see all the paint cans and whatnot. Been a bit messy, but then again I haven't really had the time or patience to tidy that up because yeah, I'm doing this. But what I am quite pleased about is how well the windows have actually come up. Now, I used duct tape to put on the glass, and I was kind of hesitant in doing that because I wasn't sure how well it would stick, because it does get warm in here, and I know duct tape's sticking qualities don't exactly like the heat. They tend to come off, they lose their tackiness, and chickens are over there. But yeah, I've done quite a bit of work on these. I wish I took some before and afters, but it's coming along. I was gonna paint the corrugated iron, or I started on it, and then did my research, and I was advised that I was using the wrong paint for the corrugated iron, and that it would probably peel and chip off anyways. I mean, well, I don't want that. I'm putting a fair bit of effort into this, and I don't want it to fail, essentially, or look like dog vomit over the test of time. But the white on the timber is coming up fantastically. It's better than the yuck and, you know, disgusting oily look it did have. As you can see, I couldn't be bothered taping up the cabinet, so it's got a bit more character added to it. That one bit of character I got underneath. I've just applied its first actual coat of paint. It's got 2 coats of primer so far. This wall here has its 2 coats of primer as well. I've done the door, 2 coats of primer. I will be painting in and around here. I just got to tape up the locking mechanism, the padlock, and the handle, and I'll give that a paint to make it look the part. So this isn't actually that stressful on my knee joint, one I had operated on for a while ago, so it's not hurting as much. But yeah, it's turning into quite a nice piece, actually. Way better than what it was before, and I'll probably put maybe at least 30 hours of work into this so far, and it's coming up an absolute treat. I've got to put a couple of coats of paint on the rafters there to bring them up nicely. But the whole purpose of turning everything white in here is essentially, when you're working on artwork or any craft, you really want to see what you're doing. You really need that lighting, so you know you can do your shadings properly. So you just want light everywhere. And what the white paint's designed to do, well, what my mum's theory is have everything white, including the floor, which I put 2 coats of primer on already. And the floor will be the last to be painted because it's going to be an absolute pain in the ass. Well, sort of. The most painful thing at the moment is doing these bloody walls. I think I'm using too big of a brush, but anyways, I'm managing. It's looking good. But yeah. This will go onto Instagram. I like to show off, as per se. My work and whatnot, and you know, it's quite a big achievement for me because having attention deficit disorder and ADHD and a few other bits and pieces that I'll keep to myself, staying concentrated and keeping at it, like doing this task is, you know, pretty big for me. Like, I've had so many moments where I just wanted to put the paintbrush down and walk away from it because I just didn't have I just don't have that natural drive that a lot of people have to get things done. But I just get them thinking to myself, you know, I'm getting a wood burning pencil, which you can burn artwork into timber and so forth, and you know, I want to learn a new art skill and maybe even make a bit of money out of it. I don't know yet, but you know, I want this area too, not just my mother. Of course, I am doing most of this work for her because she's not as nimble as she used to be, but then again, she's had a pretty hard life, being a jillaroo and chasing after horses and cows, getting bucked off, getting thrown into fences and so forth, and almost being beheaded by tree branches and whatnot, and having horses that decided that they wanted to be a right prude in a piece of work. You know, she's been tossed around and she's had a pretty hard life. So you know, I like to think of myself as a kind and generous person that will do, you know, whatever I can in my power and to my determination to help people out. And yeah, this is something I'm doing for Mum. And she just came. She came up to me just maybe 5-10 minutes ago. As I was painting the door, she came and had a bit of a look, and she was quite happy with it actually. Quite happy with the window, what I've done there, with the wall. I've just applied the first coat to this wall here, and what I plan to do is I'll come back to this wall, do its second coat, because I'm only doing 2 coats of paint. That's probably all I've got enough for. Mum's bought most of the materials too. I had to buy an extra can of primer from Bunnings. That put me out of pocket by $24, I don't mind. But yeah, I needed that extra can of primer because, well, I needed to prime up the concrete. And it's eaten it up quite nicely actually. Yeah, quite nicely. But anyways, I won't bore you. This is basically a little step in, you know, recording of the work and progress I'm making in here, and I'll make another video on the finished product, which will hopefully be quite bright and very nice and white. Just need to put some padding in the walls and put a straitjacket and we'll lock a loony in here. No, that's cruelty. Righto. Thanks for your patience. I'll finish up now, and I need to go have some breakfast. That's naughty of me not to have breakfast. And what you can hear in the background is lorikeets. We've got lots of birds here. Anyways, toodaloo.